Hey there! If you have an inverted triangle body and you're wondering what you should be eating to balance your body, then continue watching this video. So, major disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist and I do not have in-depth knowledge on nutrition. However, I do have knowledge from working with a personal trainer, and on top of that, I do have a stomach condition that I do have to maintain, so eating a proper diet helps me live with that. So if you're concerned with how an inverted triangle body is set up, with our top halves being bigger than our bottom halves, that's essentially the same thing as saying you want your bottom half to be bigger. So with that in mind, that means you have to gain. So you may already know where I'm going with this. With needing to gain on your bottom half, that will require weightlifting, building muscle down below, and eating for muscle gain. But you want to do this in a healthy way. You don't just want to eat more and gain more, but it's not really going where it needs to be going. So for instance, back in 2018, when I was eating to gain, my diet was way more spread out, random, and I ate a lot more unhealthy things mixed in with my healthy things, but for the most part, I don't really eat bad, but it just wasn't as controlled as how I eat now. So versus now, I've managed to eat enough to catch up to the body weight that I was at before, because I did lose it. And instead of my top half getting bulky like how it did in 2018, instead my lower half is starting to grow and grow and grow, because the foods that I am taking in is all meant for growing and gaining as I'm weightlifting. So the type of training that you do is also really important too. You want to make sure that you have a workout plan that is leg and glute based. What you want to do and what you want to aim for is widening those narrow hips that are very profound in inverted triangle bodies. Now, it's not necessarily filling out hip dips that you're doing. It's more rather filling the sides of your body down below, so that when you do the line trick from when you're trying to figure out your body shape, the line will hit something on the bottom portion of your body down below. I wonder if that makes sense. But basically, you want to try to widen any part of the bottom half of your body so that it can look proportional to your top half. So if you want to gain on your lower half, you need to be focusing on weightlifting and also having a protein-rich diet. So a diet plan for gaining more muscle will include you eating more whole foods rather than processed foods. You want to make sure that you want to eat things that are fresh vegetables or home-cooked meals. You don't want to be oil heavy with your foods, because it'll cause more bad than good when you're trying to eat to gain down below. So some examples of the things that I eat personally would be eggs, tilapia, salmon, ground turkey or sliced turkey for sandwiches. On occasion, chicken breasts. I'll have tofu, broccoli, quinoa, and brown rice. I also snack on almonds or cashews or pistachios, but I believe pistachios are the best of the mix. Also, after I'm done working out at the gym and I come back and I'm now ready to have something in my system to replenish what I just did, I would have a smoothie that would include protein powder, and I would include almond milk. I don't eat anything dairy-based, by the way. I eat plant-based milks. Or I drink plant-based milks. So almond milk is the milk of choice for this. Then I would have it with some bananas, peanut butter. I put in some vanilla extract for flavor and also some nutmeg for flavor as well. And then you blend that up and it is so delicious. Oh my gosh, so good. There are some days where I won't feel like eating meat at all. So on those days, I would replace my meat options with protein-rich options. So I would add on more veggies, and I also use tofu in place of meat as well. One of my favorite things to make is tofu with broccoli, and that's tossed up in sesame oil, and squeeze some honey in that, and also chop up some finely minced garlic and fry that up, and ooh-wee. It is so good. The full list of things that I would eat in a no meat week or day would include pistachios, almonds, broccoli, tofu, beans, spinach, and hummus. Another favorite that I like to do is take some broccoli, dip it in hummus, eat that up. These veggies will not have enough protein in them separately on their own to give you all the protein that you need to gain. If you start adding them to your meals throughout the day, even your meals with meats, whether it's a full veggie meal or a meat meal that has some veggies on the side, the more veggies that you pack on, the more proteins you pack on as well. Peas, spinach, kale, and broccoli are the veggies that have the highest amount of protein in them. If you like this video and you learned something new, or if it helped you out, definitely give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button down below. It lets me know that I should keep doing what I'm doing. Also, subscribe for more content like this. I will forever be an inverted triangle body. So if you want tips and tricks about how to navigate the waters of inverted triangle body life, then this will be the spot to check it out. So shoot down below any questions that you have about having an inverted triangle body. I will answer them to the best of my ability. Until next time, guys. See ya. Take care.